Alright, race fans, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight we are bringing you another edition of the American Dirt Series. Alright folks, sorry about that. Had a little minor issue there with the phone ringing, but we do got it taken care of. Again, you are on MaxSpeedTV. Again, this is the American Dirt Series Sprint Car Series tonight, presented by Southern Indiana Lawn Care. Before they get onto the track, we do have a few things to take care of. Those are going to be the sponsors for tonight's race. Again, obviously, Southern Indiana Lawn Care, it is presented by them. And the broadcast itself, we do have a few partners that help make everything possible here at MaxSpeedTV. One of those is HRE Motorsports. They are the official team of MaxSpeedTV. Make sure you check them out at hremotorsports.com. Colby's Eye Paints. If you're looking for a terrific paint job here on iRacing, definitely give them a check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And of course, last but not least, Performance PCs. They are the official water cooling company of MaxSpeedTV. They are a great group of guys here. Definitely, if you're looking to water cool or modify your computer at all, definitely check them out. As it looks like yellow flag is being waved, and we are getting ready to start hot laps. Alright, well, we do have a moment here. Looks like they're sitting at the end of pit road. For anybody that's new out there tonight, the way this is going to work, they have 4 laps to set the fastest time they can. Again, 4 laps, and they send about 3 to 4 drivers out at a time to run those laps. It looks like coming out for this set of hot laps is going to be Skylar Brown, Nate Davis, Joshua Gaiman, Andy Patton, Terry Landis, and Jason Deere. So it looks like we may have 5 drivers coming out. It can vary anywhere from 3 to 5. So far, it looks like we're going to have quite a few out here. It looks like 5 or 6, actually. Oh, Skylar Brown not coming out. So that will drop it to 5 drivers. Alright, and so you can see who we're talking about here in hot laps, also referred to as the qualifiers. We're going to throw up our driver bar here so you can see exactly who we're watching. Alright, looks like everyone is coming out onto the track, or is on it now, as we're watching Nate Davis here as he's going around that track. Again, these guys will get up to 45, which they are right at that here in just a second. They will get the green flag from race control to start their first of 4 laps. There it is. Green flag is in the air. Again, we are watching Nate Davis. This will not be his fastest time right here, as he's going to come around the track right here. And that right there will start his first official lap here, folks. So let's see what he can do. And we know he's going to be fast here tonight, so it'll just be interesting to see how everything plays out tonight. This is our first official race of the Sprint Series in the American Dirt Series. So we're going to have to just wait patiently and see who's going to be the points leader at the end of the night. Obviously, since it is their first race, whoever wins tonight will be the points leader. So that is going to be very interesting to see. A lot of fast drivers here tonight. Currently a 19.989 for Nate Davis. That is top of the charts. Joshua Gaiman second right now with a 20.058. He's about to cross the line one more time. We'll see what he does on the second lap. Can he top that one? And he does with a 20.007. So a little bit faster. Terry Landis back to third with a 20.151. About to cross the line right about now. So we'll see if he improves on that time. He does do so with a 20.035. Still third place though. Jason Deere currently in fourth with a 20.401. Again, he's about to come across the line here in about 2 seconds. Right there is the flag stand. We'll see if he did. He does improve, 20.327. Andy Patton still back in 5th place in that 80 machine with a 20.353. We'll see. He should improve on this time right here. Everybody has improved on their second and third laps, so we'll see if he does do so too. He does with a 20.176. That must have been his actual, either his 4th lap or he's just shutting it down a little early, so it looks like it was. Yellow flag is back on the track. Now we have a new group of guys coming out. This group will include Chris Rainwater, Danny Breeden, Britton Roxbury, and Jacob Fields. And we may have one other, possible not. That may have been a special group to even the fields out when they do. So everyone else will have 4, it looks like. Alright, they are coming out on track. Coming out first is going to be, or second actually, is going to be Chris Rainwater. Britton Roxbury was your first one to come out on the track. We'll run along with him for a while, as we do expect him to be very fast here tonight. As well as Jacob Fields. He's fast in the modified, so I would look to see him be fairly quick here in the sprints as well. Alright, looks like everybody is on the track, so we'll have to wait and see here who is going to be. We might be waiting there. Joshua Gaiman getting off the track. So again, we should get that green flag just any second. There it is. Green flag is in the air once again for this set of hot laps. Again, this is our second set of hot laps. You are watching Britton Roxbury coming around this track. Again, this right there, crossing the flag stand, will start his 1 of 4 laps tonight. 4 hot laps. And 4 laps to go. We'll see who can set the fastest time here in hot lap sessions, also known as qualifiers for anybody that's new out there tonight. So we'll just have to wait and see who comes out on top. Right now, Britton Roxbury crossing the line for the first time. What will be his time? 19.975. Put him in 4th place. Jump to Jacob Fields, who is crossing the line right now in that 007 car. 007. He will jump to 3rd place with a 19.797. Chris Rainwater now in 4th. Britton Roxbury in 6th place with the 19.975. Rainwater at 4th place time was a 19.848. Danny Breeden having some connection issues here tonight, but he is currently a 20.022, but still having some connection issues there tonight. So hopefully he can get that fixed here tonight. Jacob Fields is your fastest one of the group with that 19.797, and he is still currently being shown in 3rd place. If we look a little bit, it's the only 3 19.7s, the fastest with the 19.707 by Joshua Gaiman. So a good run for him. Danny Breeden still having some connection issues there as these guys are about to shut these cars down. The yellow flag is out once again, and the next group of guys will be coming out onto the track here in just a few moments. This group will include Paul Crumry, Tim Osborne, Derek Walker, Dakota DiCienzo, sorry about that, and Christopher Taggett. All right, again, folks, they are all on the track, getting spread out, so we should get that green flag here in just a few moments. There it is. Green flag is in the air again. You are watching Christopher Taggart right now. We'll hang tight with him for just a few moments while he takes his first lap right there. Will start his first lap as he crosses the flag stand. And we'll ride along with him for one lap to see what he puts in. Alright, we'll see here. He's fixing to cross the line. What kind of time will he put in? It is going to be a 10th place time. 20.2, now 11th place. But now he's getting dropped. 12th place, so 20.232, 13th place. Derek Walker currently to 4th place now with a 19.800. Paul Crumride 7th fastest with a 19.910. Tim Osborne 10th fastest with a 19.965, now 11th. Dakota DiCienzo up to 9th place with a 19.941. They are jumping around like crazy right now. Christopher Taggart currently 12th fastest with a 19.982. We'll see if he improves on that time right here. Will not do so. Derek Walker top of the charts with a 19.668. Brand new pedals here tonight. He said they might help him, and look how it has, folks. Top of the charts. Great run for him right now. Tim Osborne currently 5th fastest with a 19.813. Just ran that lap, as well as Dakota DiCienzo with a 19.819. That was not his last lap, but lap 4. And Tim Osborne with a Paul Crumride with a 19.788 to 5th place now. So that will conclude that round of hot laps, folks. Coming out onto the track for the next set of hot laps is going to be Adam Davis, Michael Sheridan, Skylar Brown, Troy Tabsta, I believe that is right. We'll get that corrected. I don't think that's right. Tabata, we will get that corrected here shortly, and Corey Zatinsky. Alright, these drivers are getting out onto the track now, getting all spread out. Again, we will clarify Troy's last name when we get a chance to. I believe it is Tabata, so looks how it's pronounced. Hopefully that is right. We do not want to butcher anybody's names here too bad, but we will get that clarified. Green flag is in the air, though. Hot laps are underway here. So we'll take a look and see what these guys are going to put in. We'll give them one lap to get them all set up. This will be Adam Davis's first official lap here, as his last one obviously was not under full power and it was under a yellow flag. But right now will be it. We'll see what he puts up. Currently 13th fastest with a 20.021. So we'll look here to Michael Sheridan as he's on the back stretch. See what kind of time he can put in. And again, he's just about to cross the line right about now. See, 5th fastest with a 19.782. Adam Davis now to 9th place with a 19.843. Troy in the 114 to 10th with a 19.843. Corey Zatinsky to 12th with a 19.857. Now 13th is Michael Sheridan still back there. Now Adam Davis, 4th place with a 19.765. Michael Sheridan now to 6th. Skylar Brown, 9th place with a 19.816. Now 11th. Corey Zatinsky up to 4th place. What a run. 19.740. Adam Davis to 5th. And now Troy to 6th place with a 19.773. So good run for those drivers here as he's going to cross the line one more time. And it looks like he will not improve on that time, and he's going to shut it down. Yellow flag is out. Next group of guys getting ready to come out at the end of the road. It's going to include Ross Phillips, Brett Wheeler, Richard Stallings, Laramie Giddens, and Matt Arrington. Alright, thought we were about to get the green there, but we are not. Just Giddens here trying to get a little dirt on those tires, get a little more familiar with the track. So when they do drop that green, he will be able to take off very smooth like. So again, just getting a little extra mud on those tires. There it is though, green flag is waving once again. It looks like we'll have one or two more set of hot laps here, as we have a lot of drivers still left to go. About 8 or 9 left to go, maybe less than that by the time these guys take in times. This will be his official time lap. Coming up right here, he is on lap 104, so let's keep an eye on it, see how he does. And there's a lot of big name drivers in here, folks. When it comes to dirt track racing, these are the best of the best here on iRacing, and you definitely will see it here in tonight's racing action. Matthew Arrington, 16th fastest right now with a 19.955, now 17th. Ross Phillips up to 16th now with a 19.886. Brett Wheeler, 10th fastest with a 19.801. So again, great run for him so far, being brand new to this league here tonight. Laramie Giddens back in 22nd with a 20.154. Good run for him so far. Again, all of these times are very close to each other, 19.6s to 20.1, so you may be down in 22nd, but not a bad run still here tonight. Arrington up to 15th with a 19.865. Ross Phillips, top 5 time, 5th place with a 19.760. What a run for him. Probably the best we've seen him do. Still, Brett Wheeler back in 11th place now, has not been able to improve on his time since getting to a top 10 and being dropped one spot by Ross Phillips. Can he do anything with it right there? We'll see. Nope, 20.460 won't do it. Richard Stallings, 17th fastest in the 17 machine, as he's going to shut it down at the 19.858. He did improve, but not beyond 17th place. And that will conclude that round of hot laps. Next group coming out onto the track will conclude all of the hot laps here tonight. That will include Bentley Glazer, Brandon Kaufman, Dustin Sizemore, John Fiddler, and Derek Fisher. Alright, looks like everyone is on the track and at 45 miles an hour. That green flag should come out here in just a second. Nice retro looking paint job there of the 115 Pennzoil machine. Green flag is in the air though. Again, you are riding along with the 115 of John Fiddler. Very nice looking paint job there. Old old style paint job, throwing back to the old number 22 Pennzoil. Anyone that's been around dirt track racing long enough will know who that is. Everybody knows Jack. Jack was a great driver. Some of us idled him as little kids. So great looking paint job here for him tonight. Dustin Sizemore, currently 22nd fastest, now 23rd with a 20.082. John Fiddler, we were just on him, 20th fastest with a 19.943. No Qual Kaufman. He is qualifying tonight, so getting out of his shell there. He is currently 23rd fastest with a 19.989. So he is definitely qualifying tonight, and pretty well for him too, I might say. He is now 19th fastest with a 19.918. Bentley Glazer currently back in 28th. We'll see if he improves on that. He does not. Currently at 20.225 is his time. Derek Fisher in the 38 machine back in 24th right now with a 20.237. So we'll see if he can improve on that as he's about to cross the flag stand one more time right there. And it doesn't look like he will. 20.299. He will not do so. Bentley Glazer, however, will win his last time by with a 19.914 to jump to 19th place. John Fiddler to 16th place with a 19.837. Brandon Kaufman, 17th fastest with a 19.846. As the yellow flag will come out, that will conclude hot laps here, folks. Hot lap / qualifiers are done. Next coming up will be heat race number 1. All right, folks, while we have just a moment here, we do want to remind everybody, if you are new here tonight and you like the type of racing we offer you here on MaxSpeedTV, definitely subscribe. That is one of the ways we know you like what we do. So hit that subscribe button. Let us know you like it. We have at least 2 races every night of the week here on MaxSpeedTV. And if you like this race so far and you're looking forward to the great racing action coming on later tonight, definitely give us a thumbs up. As we will have some great racing coming your way in just a few moments. So again, don't go anywhere unless it's to grab a drink, grab a snack, because you do not want to miss any of the racing action coming on later tonight. So that being said, we will be right back after a commercial break from one of our sponsors. Alright, heat race number 1 is coming out on to the track. This heat race will include Derek Walker, Adam Davis, Brett Wheeler, John Fiddler, Bentley Glazer, and Dustin Sizemore. So a nice field. I can have 6 drivers here in each heat race, it looks like. So we're going to have 5 heat races for you tonight. So again, some great racing coming your way. Alright, see Langdon Giddens, thank you very much for the $7 tip there. We definitely enjoy those. They keep us going because it is not free to get all these graphics and broadcasts going. So we definitely like any tips we get out there. So thank you very much for that. Alright, it looks like we should get the green flag this time. As soon as race control does wave it, we will throw it up there and let you know. It is, green flag is in the air. Start heat race number 1. Wow, and just like that, Derek Walker getting a terrific start. We're going to look right behind him. Adam Davis in the 50 or the 89 has all sorts of help right now, or trouble you might say, from the 56 of Brett Wheeler. Brett Wheeler does get by him for second place. Again, we will have a C main here tonight with 29 drivers. So top 2 will go to the trophy dash. 3rd and 4th will go to the B main. Everybody else will go to the C. So that battle right now between the 56 and the 89, that is Adam Davis and Brett Wheeler. That is a battle for the B main versus the trophy dash. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. And you look, see there, Dustin Sizemore in the 11. And it looks like, actually, he might be the 22 tonight. No, he is the 11. And the 115, now the 22 and the 11 going to be battling for the C main versus the B main. And back up here, though, that is the battle for the trophy dash versus the B main. Currently, the 56 of Brett Wheeler is locked into the trophy dash. He will go to the feature race here, locked in through that race as it extends right now. But anything can happen in racing. It is a full contact sport. We'll wait and see how this plays itself out, but Derek Walker's loving this right now, folks. He is out front, and nobody can catch him right now. They are battling side by side. Go back here to, looks John Fiddler currently in last, but definitely do not count him out. Right there, that is a battle for the C main versus the B main. Currently, as they run, the 22 of Bentley Glazer going to the B main. Dustin Sizemore in the C. We'll see if they trade spots here at the line. They are side by side coming to the line. It will be Glazer so far locked into the B. But that is the best battle going on the track right now. Again, that is the B main versus the C main, depending on how they finish. And they are putting on a heck of a battle for you on YouTube here tonight. Take a look further up as Bentley Glazer will take that spot. Dustin Sizemore is not going to give it up without a fight, though. He's going to try it to the inside, but I don't believe it's going to work for him right now. He's going to have to regroup and try it again. Back up front here, we'll take another look. That was a good battle going on between the 56 and the 89, but Brett Wheeler in the 56 has once again taken a sizable lead. He had it, then he lost it, and he has gotten it back. But Derek Walker, again, brand new pedals for him tonight. He said hopefully it would help him, and it again is doing so with a 6 to 7 or even more than that car lead, probably about 10 car lead over the 56 of Brett Wheeler. He is on rails tonight out there in front. Again, second place is Brett Wheeler. Third place, Adam Davis. It looks like Bentley Glazer will be in fourth place. Fifth place will belong to Dustin Sizemore. Oh, and they get together, and that is a hard hit. That will bring out a yellow flag, folks. It should anyway. There it is. Yellow flag is out now. That was a violent crash between the 115 and the 11. While we have just a second, let's take a look and see what happened there. Not sure if somebody slid up or somebody slid down or what happened. We'll take a look. Oh, the 115, John Fiddler just slides right up into Dustin Sizemore and clobbers him. That sends them both going around and into the air. Both of them heavy contact with the wall. back to live. We'll go back to the front. That is your new race leader. You're not new. It's your race leader, the 20 of Derek Walker. Now this makes things really interesting. Can the 56 or the 89 get by him, or even can the 22 get by him of Bentley Glazer? They're going to be right there, all bunched up together. So anything is possible. We will not go green this time by, so we're going to take one more lap around the USA Speedway at least before we get that green flag. Alright, folks, we very well could get the green flag this time by, as long as race control is happy with the lineups and everyone is in the proper order, bunched up together. We'll see, as it looks like they are ready to go. So it's all up to the leader. There it is, green flag back in the air for the restart heat race number 1, and we are back to racing. Derek Walker still getting a great start. We're going to look back to second, though, as they're almost 3 wide going into turn 1 for second place. Second place still belongs to Brett Wheeler in the 56, followed by the 89 of Adam Davis. But they're a lot closer now than they were to the number 20 of Derek Walker, who is leading heat race number 1. They have 12 laps to get to the front. And I'm not sure if that was a wreck or if that race... No, it was a 1-lap shootout. Heat race number 1 is over. Going to the trophy dash in the feature is going to be Derek Walker and not the 22. Not sure what's going on there. He is, I think he's out of place there. That should be the 56 going. And then we have the 89 and the 22, I believe, is there. The 115 and the 11 were in the back. So they're a little bit out of order, I do believe. How they should be right there. The 56 should be the one going to the trophy dash. Unless they did pass him at the last second there, but I do not believe so. So that will conclude heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 coming up in just a second. Alright, folks, heat race number 2 is coming out onto the track now. It will include Joshua Gaiman, Troy Tabata. We did get the pronunciation on that. It is Tabata. That is how you pronounce that. Skylar Brown, Brandon Kaufman, Terry Landis, and Laramie Giddens coming out onto the track now. I know we have some Giddens fans out there, some family members even. So we'll let you watch him. He's back there in 27th fastest right now. He's going to be starting at the rear of this heat race. So definitely we have seen him work his way to the front. So do expect him to at least get up there into that B main tonight. Never know, he could pull out a trophy dash start and be locked into that feature race. We'll keep an eye on him tonight. Again, we know he's very fast here. And back up to the front. Starting out on pole for heat race number 2 is going to be Joshua Gaiman. All right. don't figure we'll be going green this time. We're waiting on the 98, looks like, to get bunched up. Whoa, we got a car flipping over, the 114. That is Troy getting into the outside wall. Did get into it, almost flipping his car over. So interesting there. Just got a little close to it. Alright, not going green this time. It looks like we're going to take at least one more lap around the track here before we go green. Alright, here we go, folks. Green flag is out to start. Heat race number 2. Joshua Damon getting out to a good start, but I'm not sure if it was quite good enough. He has Troy Tabata all over his back bumper right now. He lost a little bit of time on him in the back stretch, but they are still neck and neck right now, coming out of turn 4 to the front sheds. Troy Tabata a little out of shape there, and that looks like it might let Skyler Brown to the inside. Can Skyler Brown get him here on the back stretch? He is neck and neck, side by side, going down the back stretch. Who is it going to be coming out of turn 4 here in just a second? It looks like it's still going to be Tabata. Oh! Skyler Brown gets into Troy Tabata there. A little bit loses his position to the 98 of Brandon Hoffman. So now they traded spots, still both in the B main, but they did trade spots there. So that will put Brandon Kaufman a little bit higher up in there. Oh, and the 10 car, Skyler Brown into the outside wall. Does keep it going, so I do not believe that will bring a caution. And yes, it will indeed bring out a caution. So caution is out. So we did complete a few laps there. Again, 12 laps here in heat races. Your race leader still is Joshua Gaiman. Alright, we should get the green flag either this time or next time by. So hang tight, and we will be green flag racing again here in just a moment. Alright, they are getting double foul. That means we will go green flag racing this time by. So just wait for it. It should go this time by anyway. We got the 61 catching up. Green flag back in the air. Heat race number 2 is back under racing conditions. And again, Joshua Gaiman out front. And look like Brandon Kaufman knows the 61. Terry Landis almost got into the outside wall. That is a battle right now for the B main versus the C main. Terry Landis in the 61 doing everything he can do to try to get by the 114 of Troy Tabata. Can he do it right now? Not looking like it, as Tabata is definitely moving forward again. But he's trying to work over to see if he can get the 10 car of I believe, where is he? There he is. 10 car, Skyler Brown. Oh, Skyler Brown into him. And I think Skyler Brown's going to get the worst of that, though. Still wiggling that car, getting it back into shape. No caution coming out. We are still green flag racing. We'll check in on Troy Tabata here. Don't think it hurt his car too much. He is still going forward. Again, only 12 laps here in these heat races, so every lap counts. And do not count him under caution. So that would not hurt him, but definitely if he had had a lot of damage, he would be in the back right now. So good job for him running fairly good here tonight. After that damage, still running about third. Joshua Gaiman is out front. And the big mover of the night, Brandon Kaufman, currently second, going to the feature race via that trophy dash, where he runs right now anyway, putting on a heck of a run. Started, looks like back in fourth place, got up to second. So he worked his way from the B main to the trophy dash in this heat race, but he has a lot of company coming from the 114. That is Troy Tabata, and he is coming in a hurry, folks. Not sure which will come first, him passing the 98 or the end of his heat race, but one of them is coming up very quickly. So we'll see which one happens first, as they're both catching your leader of Joshua Gaiman. Are they going to pass him? Kaufman may make a run for the lead here, folks. He can do it. He is definitely fast enough, as Troy Tabata getting way out of shape, getting up in the high side. And we'll take a look. You do have a new race leader, Brandon Kaufman, to the front. He is your new race leader for heat race number 2 if he crosses the line to make it official right there, folks. So far, he is in the trophy dash and doing it with style, as he may win his heat race first race with this series tonight. And he is putting on a heck of a show right now. Joshua Gaiman is fairly new himself, putting on a terrific run as well. And so is Troy Tabata. Those top 3 are very new drivers. 2 of them brand new here tonight. So again, very impressive for all 3 of these. Brandon Kaufman got to the lead, and he has kept it now. No competition for him. He is pulling away from second place right now from Joshua Gaiman. It looks like that will conclude the race. You're not sure. Yep, everybody is slowing down. Yellow flag is out. That will conclude heat race number 2. Red flag being shown, so it's going to be Brandon Kaufman and Joshua Gaiman going to the trophy dash. Troy Tabata going to the B main, as well as Terry Landis and Skyler Brown and Laramie Giddens going to the C main here in just a little bit. We still have 3 more heat races for you coming up in just a few moments. Will be heat race number 3. All right, heat race number 3 is, their drivers are coming out onto the track now. They will include Nate Davis, Jacob Fields, Tim Osborne, Chris Rainwater, Danny Breeden, and Andy Patton. So again, another great group of drivers coming out for the start of heat race number 3, as the yellow flag is being shown on the track now. So these guys will get in the correct order here, get up to the appropriate speed, and we will be given a green flag either this time, no, it won't be this time, either next time or the lap after that, as looks like the 9 car is having some issues staying on the racing surface here. That is Tim Osborne. There he goes. I might have been having to adjust something steering wheel or pedal-wise, but he is back in the correct order now. So Jacob Fields starting outside pole, Nate Davis starting inside pole. We're going to have a great race coming up here in just a few moments. Alright, green flag is out. Heat race number 3 is underway now, folks. Just like that, Nate Davis grabbing a good start here. He needs to do so if he wants to come away with the win. But very, very fast. Jacob Fields is in second, but for how long? He has got the 03 of Tim Osborne. Or, no, that's down. 03 of Chris Rainwater. Sorry about that. Similar paint jobs there on those 2 cars because they are teammates. The 03 of Chris Rainwater was anyway right on the tail of Jacob Fields, but right now we may have a good battle brewing between the 36 and the 007 car, and that is Jacob Fields and Nate Davis. They started first and second, and they're running first and second right now, so we'll see if that plans out here in the next few laps or so. We're going to take a look back here at the 9, currently in 3rd place. That is Tim Osborne. Fourth. There's a battle right there. Chris Rainwater currently in 3rd in the 03. Had a good little battle going on earlier, but not so much now. These guys are pretty much spread out, so we're going to keep an eye on them. Danny Breeden looks like he may still be having some connection issues. It might have sorted itself out now for the most part. And Andy Patton, brand new driver to the series, currently running in 5th place, so that will be a C finish. C main finish if he finishes right there. Got a new Philadelphia Eagles paint job on the car, so another nice paint job here tonight. But back up front, this race is all about Nate Davis right now. Again, he has his hands full with the 007 of Jacob Fields, who is catching him ever so slightly each lap. So again, we may have a nice little battle for the lead here in the next 2 or 3 laps, depending if Jacob Fields can catch him or not, but we will keep an eye on that. So let us know in chat, folks, who are you rooting for? Who do you think's going to win here tonight? Do you think it'll be the driver that you were rooting for, or is it going to be someone else? Just let us know in chat who you think's going to win. Right now, Nate Davis looks like he pulled away the win here in heat race number 3. I don't know, yeah. Jacob Fields is definitely reeling him in right now, but I'm not sure if he can do it. He catches him right here in 3 and 4, reels him in within about less than a car length. He's still unable to do anything with him. He's going to try the high side now. Jacob Fields definitely pushing as hard as he can. He's got his foot shoved all the way on that accelerator, but just unable to quite make it stick. He's going to try it on the inside, coming down the French test, almost side by side, but it will go to Nate Davis once again at the line. Again, only 12 laps here in the heat races, and they are running short on him, side by side on the backstretch. The high side belongs to Jacob Fields, Nate Davis on the inside. But it didn't work once again, but Jacob Fields is going to try to make a run on the outside. They're going to be side by side, and this time it will go to Jacob Fields. He is your new race leader here in heat race number 3. And it looks like the 03 as well. Chris Rainwater is going to sneak by. And that will do it, folks. Yellow flag is out. So, not sure. Looks like 36 will be scored in 2nd place, as he was just ahead of him. At the line, he was in 2nd place, and that ended it when they crossed it. So the 007 and the 36, Nate Davis and Jacob Fields going to the Trophy Dash, the 03 and the 9, Rainwater and Osborne going to the B, and Danny Breeden and Andy Patton going to the C main here in just a little bit. But that concludes heat race number 3. Heat race number 4 will be coming up in just a few moments, and that will be heat race number 4 of 5 here tonight before we move on to the trophy dash. Alright, heat race number 4 coming out onto the track now, folks. This heat race will include Corey Zatinsky, Michael Sheridan, Matthew Arrington, Richard Stallings, Christopher Taggett, and Jason Deere. Again, this is heat race number 4 of 5 here tonight before we move on to the trophy dash, the C main, the B main, and then what everybody came here for, the feature race. We will have 20 of the fastest racers here on iRacing here in that feature race here in probably the next 45 minutes to an hour or so. It does take a little bit longer than normal based on how we do it here at the American Dirt Series, but nevertheless, we will have some great racing action coming your way in just a few moments. Alright, looks like everybody is in the proper order here. We'll see if we get that green flag this time by. Green flag is in the air. Heat race number 4 is underway. And very quickly, Corey Zatinsky in the 12 gets a great start. They're 3 wide back for second place, though, as we're going to keep an eye on these two right here. That is the B main versus the trophy dash. Michael Sheridan in the 91 and looks like the 76 of Michael Arrington, brand new driver to the series. Again, everybody is technically new. This is the first points race, but even with practice, Michael Arrington is a new driver as he is currently scored in second place. Michael Sheridan, trying to run him down right now, is being scored in third place. Richard Stallings, we've been talking about him a lot lately. He has definitely improved tenfold since season 1, and when he was running back in DSRL, he is now running over here in ADS, and again, he has improved tenfold. He is doing a great job. Currently a B main runner right now. Let's see if he can get up there and possibly get into that trophy dash, as he is definitely pushing in everything he has, trying to get by the 91, again, of Michael Sheridan, so he can get up there and take a run at the 76 of Matthew Arrington. We'll just have to wait and see how this plays itself out, folks. And right now, look at that, he is going to get by him. Don't know if he can make it stick, but he couldn't, but he was definitely digging as hard as he could right now. And we'll see if he can make it stick here in the next lap or so to the far inside, and just like that. Michael Sheridan's going to go to the very top side, so they're running two different lines. One of them's going to work, one of them won't. Who is it going to be right now? It belongs to Michael Sheridan. Just ahead of them, though, is the 76 of Matthew Arrington. So he is currently in the trophy dash as he runs. We'll take back Richard Stalling to the inside of Sherrington. Can't talk tonight here, Nugs. Michael Sheridan. And Michael Sheridan will get it back. Sorry about that. We had a little brain loop there. But Michael Sheridan will take that position back. But just like that, Christopher Taggett in the 126 machine running in a special Call of Duty paint job here tonight. He is trying to work over Richard Stallings. Those three right there are putting on a heck of a battle. But Corey Zatinsky, he is out front and he is not looking back right now. Nobody being able to touch him as he is on the rails here tonight. And right behind him is the 76 of Matthew Arrington. The 91 then of Michael Sheridan in third place. Fourth place belongs to Richard Stallings. Christopher Taggett in fifth place. And Jason Deere back in sixth place. Haven't had a whole lot to talk about him right now, but he is trying to work his way up to the front. Get out of the C main position, see if he can get up there. Richard Stallings now has his hands full with the 126 of Taggett. Taggett can't complete the pass, and he will lose a few car lengths over Stallings now, but I am sure that is not the end of that. Oh, and it may be. Oh, no, that is not what he wants to see. He gets into the 45 of Jason Deere after hitting the inside wall. That was Christopher Taggett, and it's either going to bring a caution or that is it, folks. Either way, yellow flag is out. And that will conclude heat race number 4. Your winner is Corey Zatinsky, followed by the 76 of Matthew Arrington. Both of those drivers going to the trophy dash here in just a minute. The 91 of Michael Sheridan and the 17 of Richard Stallings going to the B main. The 45 and the 126. Christopher Taggett and Jason Deere going to the C main. Again, that will conclude heat race number 4. Your 5th and final heat race will be coming out in just a few moments. Alright, we are back here with heat race number 5. Again, this is your 5th and final heat race of the night. Before we move on to the trophy dash, in the heat race number 5 will be Ross Phillips, Paul Crumry, Dakota DeCienzo, Britton Roxbury, and Derek Fisher. So, one less driver here tonight, as we only have 29. If we'd had a full 30, we would have 5 in here, but only, or 6, my bad. we would have had 6. But since there is only 29, we only have 5 drivers in this one. Starting out on pole for heat race, and number 5 is going to be the 30 car of Ross Phillips. To his outside will be the 8 car of Paul Crumry. Alright, green flag is in the air to start heat race number 5. Ross Phillips getting a terrific start. We're going to look back here with Paul Crumry in the 8 car. He has his hands full right now with Britton Roxbury. Again, that is a battle for the B main versus the Trophy Dash. Britton Roxbury is very quick. Paul Crumry has been very fast himself here lately. So one of these two will be going to the B main, one of them going to the Trophy Dash. Who's it going to be, and are they going to catch the leader right now? Ross Phillips got to a good start, but a good start doesn't mean anything here when you have a bunch of fast drivers, and this track is starting to show some wear. It is getting very slick in the middle there. As you can see just how slick it is right in there, all that black, and you can see them. They are running just above that slick. So if somebody gets into it, that could spell disaster for them. As right now, again, you can watch them running right above it, right there. Britton Roxbury running through the middle of it, and it doesn't really help him anything. I'm sure you will see him run just above it again as he does in 1 and 2. And again, we're keeping an eye on these two. That is a battle for the 2nd place going on, and right there you see Britton Roxbury back to the high side. Tried the low side, just does not work right now. It is way too slick right there. You can't get through it. There's no grip. Is he going to try it in 1 and 2 again? It might work there, but no, it's not going to help. He did get a little bit. So 1 and 2 is definitely the better way to go on the bottom. He's going to try it one more time down there. Just couldn't do what he needed to do, and he lost every bit that he had just gained. As a caution is out, it looks like yellow flag is out on the track. So not sure who that's for. Derek Fisher stopped on the track, so it must have been for him, as he is going to go into the pits and get that damage fixed. Again, don't really have time, so we're not going to go to a replay here, but we're going to go back up to your leader, Ross Phillips. Again, he has led every lap here in the heat race. Paul Crumry right behind him, but this could change things up, folks. Not sure how any of these guys doing restarts. Again, this is our first time here with this series on a Saturday night, so we'll see how they do double file restarts. As soon as they get double file, we will go green flag racing the next time. Bye. Alright, well, we have a moment here too, folks. We do want to remind you, if you like dirt track racing or asphalt racing for that matter, definitely give us a thumbs up on the race. If you like this race here tonight, there will be a lot more great racing action coming your way here very shortly, starting with the Trophy Dash, the C main, the B main, and the feature. So 4 more great races coming your way. And overall, if you just like MaxSpeedTV and you like what we put out here, definitely subscribe to the channel. Again, we have at least 2 races every night. We usually have 1 dirt, 1 asphalt. Sometimes we have 2 dirt, sometimes we have 2 asphalt. Just depends on what the night is, what we have going on here. So definitely subscribe if you have not. If you are new here, again, it is the fans and these drivers that keep us going here week in and week out. not. Looks like we're not going green, or they're going to go single file. We are not going green this time. We are missing one car. Derek Fisher is out of the race, so not sure what happened to him. He did go to the pits, but he is officially out of this race. Alright folks, looks like race control is dealing with an issue right now, so again, hang tight and we will go green flag racing here in just a few moments. Never mind folks, we are green flag racing once again. Race control is dealing with that, but we are back to green flag racing. Christopher Taggett is putting everything he has. Not Christopher Taggett, sorry, Britton Roxbury. Sorry about that, Britton. Taggett was in the last race. Britton Roxbury, though, almost getting by Paul Crumrye. Couldn't complete the pass, though. He is going to keep trying. Again, that is a battle for the B main versus the Trophy Dash. Paul Crumrye putting on a heck of a run right now. And he going to that Trophy Dash as he runs in second place. He's kind of inching in on the leader, Ross Phillips, so he might give him a run for his money here in the next few laps. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see right now. Those two right there will be going to the Trophy Dash. The two behind them will be going to the B main. Unless something happens, again, laps are winding down now, so this race is just about over. Paul Crumrye right on the back bumper of Ross Phillips. Can he get by him? That is the question. Loses a little bit of speed on the backstretch, but he's going to keep trying. He's going to dig it into the high side. It looks like right now the high side is the lane to be. If you can get it to the very bottom, you might find something, but I'm not sure. Right now, Ross Phillips going right through the slick stuff. That didn't seem to hurt him as much as it hurt Britton Roxbury earlier. But we'll see. You can't seem to do that in turn 3 and 4 like you can 1 and 2, as everybody is running right up in that middle to high groove in 3 and 4. But we'll see right there. They're going right through the slick stuff. See, it looks like yellow flag is out, and that should conclude heat race number 5. So Ross Phillips going to the Trophy Dash, followed by Paul Crumrye in second. Great run for him. Britton Roxbury and the 777 of Dakota DiCienzo going to the B main. And again, if Fisher is still here, he will be going to the C main here in just a little bit. But your Trophy Dash coming up in just a few minutes, folks, so don't go anywhere. Alright, we are back with your trophy dash. We're going to have, I believe we had 5, so we should have 10 drivers coming out here. That will set the first 5 rows for the feature race. These are your first and second place drivers from each heat race. Again, they are locked into the feature, but we still have to determine where they're going to start. And that is what the trophy dash is for. It looks like we're going to have Joshua Gaiman, Nate Davis, Corey Zatinsky, Jacob Fields, Paul Crumright, Matthew Arrington, Brandon Kaufman, and Bentley Glazer coming out for the trophy dash as they are coming out onto the track now. Again, for anyone that is new here tonight, following the trophy dash, we will have the C main. We will take the top 4 drivers from the C main. Those drivers will go into the B main, and we'll take the top 10 drivers from the B main, and those drivers will go to the feature race here. So we have this race plus 3 more big races coming your way in just a few moments. So make sure you hang tight with us. Don't go anywhere, because again, we have some great racing coming your way again very shortly. Alright, looks like everybody is in the proper order. Green flag is out. Trophy dash is underway, folks. And very quickly, we're going to keep an eye back here. About midfield, look at them. 3 and 4 wide. They are battling hard right now. Brandon Kaufman in the 98. Nate Davis in the 36 right there. He is going to have to work. He is towards the back right now. May have had an invert. That is very good. Oh, Derek Walker almost getting upside down, folks. So we'll see if that brings out a caution, and so far no caution is out. Joshua Gaiman, yep, there it is. Yellow flag is finally thrown. So we did not complete a lap. We will go original restart. Again, folks, we did not complete laps, so we will be doing an original restart here, as that happened before everyone completed a lap. So we should get an original restart, and we will try this one more time. Alright, looks like everybody's ready to go. Not going green, and we are doing 10 laps. Thought it would be 12. We were mistaken, though. It is 10 laps here for the trophy dash. Again, everybody in this is making it to the feature race. We're just determining what the first 5 rows are going to be. So again, 10 laps here. That is 1 per car. Alright, green flag is in the air. Again, 10 laps to go right now. We just crossed the line. Again, 10 laps to go. So here we go, folks. We're going to see who can come out on top right now. The 30 car is in second place. That is Ross Phillips, but he has got his hands full with the 12 car of Corey Zatinsky. And just like that, it looks like the 007 may get by him. And that is Jacob Fields. This guy's putting on a heck of a show. Nate Davis in the 36. What a run he is putting on, trying to get to the front. Almost made it stick. Just couldn't quite do it. He is battling hard with Brandon Coffin right now in the 98 machine. So this is anybody's race to win. Any of these guys could pull the win out here. All of them very fast drivers. Derek Walker, what a thing. Bouncing off the grass, almost getting into the inside wall. He is putting on a heck of a show down there on the bottom. He's going to try it to the inside again. See if he can get by any of these drivers right now. He's taking the high or low side. Everybody else taking the high side. And it looks to be working for him as he's trying to pass Joshua Gaiman in the 77. He does clear him. But now he's got to work over the 8 of Paul Crumry. Can he get by him is the question. He looks like so far he can. He's to his inside. He's going to have to be at the line is where he's going to have to pass him. Oh, Derek Walker gets tapped by Nate Davis. Puts him into the inside wall, into the outside wall. Will it bring out a caution? I am not sure. It will indeed. Caution flag is thrown. Actually, my bad, folks. No caution. We thought one was out, but it is not. They were just slowing down. No caution. Sorry about that. No caution is out. We're up here with Nate Davis, though. We thought that brought out a caution. It did not indeed bring out one. So we are still green flag racing. We apologize for that, because there's a heck of a battle going on right now between the 76, the 36, and the 8. Paul Crumry, Nate Davis, and the 76 is Matthew Arrington, the brand new driver to this league in this series here tonight. Nate Davis working over the 8 car right now, seeing if he can get by. That is going to hurt Derek Walker a ton, as he is way back there. He will be starting in 10th place in the feature, which isn't too bad, but it will be a little ways back. Take a look back up here to the front, though. Right there, Corey Zatinsky putting on a good run. Ross Phillips just a little bit further up. He is right behind the 22 of Bentley Glazer. Bentley Glazer putting on a heck of a run right now. I believe we might have had an invert because he was 21st fastest, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the way he is driving right now, folks. He is out front and not looking back. He is taking names and putting them down. So, very good run for him. That Brandon Coffin, another one, 3rd place right now, it looks like. He is definitely putting on a great run as well. Actually, 4th place, my bet. A great run for him. Just an outstanding run for a lot of these drivers. As it looks like that will probably conclude this race. Yellow flag is out now. So again, that will conclude this one. So we're going to take a look up here. That is your running order right there. It's going to be the 22, the 30, the 007, the 12, the 8, the 36. Take a look further back here. And the 77, Joshua Gaiman. The 76 and Derek Walker in the 20 are going to be how they officially finish here for the Trophy Dash. Your C-Main is coming up next, so don't go anywhere, folks. Alright, we are back here with your C main, about to get underway. Not very many drivers here in the C main tonight, unless a few more are going to come out. There's a few more coming out. Again, we will take the top 4 from the C main to the B main and take the top 10 from the B main to the feature. But it looks like right now, as they're coming out, we're going to have Jason Deere, Andy Patton, Dustin Sizemore, Christopher Taggett, John Fiddler, and Skylar Brown are going to be in your C main here tonight. Looks like starting out on pole for the C main is going to be the 115 of John Fiddler. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to go green flag racing this time by. There is quite a bit of gap in between first and second and third and fourth. So it looks like we'll take one more lap around this track before we get the green flag. Alright, I just saw it too. I don't know when it came in. It just came in recently. ibog.co new sponsor. That's Jason from ibog. So thank you for the sponsor, Jason. Definitely. If anybody is looking to get into broadcasting and needs some overlays, definitely check him out. He is good at what he does. Hooked us up with some new stuff that you will see later tonight. Did a little overhauling. So again, definitely check him out at ibog.co for all your graphic and ATVO needs for anything really for broadcasting here on iRacing. Green flag is in the air to start C main here. John Fiddler, what a start he got. He is out front and he is not looking back right now. We're going to take a look back here to second place, Skylar Brown. Again, he is in second place, taking the top 4 to the B main here in just a little bit, and they're battling hard. Right there, Dustin Sizemore putting on a great show here for you with, looks like the 126 of Christopher Taggett. Those are 2 guys also making it. Those are the cutoff. The 11 of Dustin Sizemore is the last car that will make it unless somebody gets by him. Right now, it looks like he may get by Christopher Taggett in the 126. We'll see if he can. He almost had him, but he has fallen back now. Catches him on the backstretch. So 1 and 2, not the best for Dustin Sizemore, but 3 and 4. Look at that. He is way ahead now as he is moving forward. So Dustin Sizemore will take third place. That will mean Christopher Taggett in the 126 is the first car, or on the bubble of going home. The first car that is going home here tonight will be the 80 of Andy Patton and Jason Deere back in 6th place. Just like that. That's going to be a good battle right there, folks. Christopher Taggett and Christopher Taggett and Dustin Sizemore start with that. Andy Patton is just behind them. Take a look here. That's a good battle right there, brewing for the lead. We just got a glimpse of it. As it looks like Skylar Brown's going to try to take it to the high side. Can he get by? He cannot. Lead will still belong to John Fiddler. But I'm not sure. Skylar Brown putting it up on the high side now. John Fiddler almost getting into the inside wall. Can Fiddler hold off Brown? We will know here in the next couple of laps. Again, they aren't going to have but probably 15 laps here. As it is the C main, possibly less than that. They could have 12 here. We did not get a count on the laps, but we're here following the racing action regardless of how it is going to go down here tonight. Right now, this race does belong to John Fiddler in first, Skylar Brown in second. We'll take another look at those two right there. That is for third place. A great battle going on between Christopher Taggart and Dustin Sizemore. Currently belongs to Dustin Sizemore in third, but Taggart is trying everything he can to get that 126 GameStop machine up to third place. He had it at one point. Just recently lost it though. He is digging hard on the inside. Sizemore on the outside. So right now the high side does seem to be working just a little bit better as Sizemore is able to get ahead of him. Right behind them though is the 80 of Andy Patton. Currently in 5th place. 6th place belongs to Jason Deere. And looks like a brand new paint job for him. The number 45 Harley Davidson paint job. So a nice looking paint job for him. And there is your leader, though, John Fiddler. The best battle on the track was between the 26 and the 11 of Dustin Sizemore and Christopher Taggart in the 126. But that battle has since kind of ended, and it is belonging to Dustin Sizemore right now in third. Skylar Brown is in second, and really no major battles going on as they are all spread out right now. So this is follow the leader for the C main. Don't see any cautions happening, so we're going to take a look here up at our leader here. And as the laps should be winding down, no battles going on. We're going to let you run on board here with the 115 for a lap or so with the TD Rustic 4 onboard camera. Alright, folks, that will conclude the C main. Again, John Fiddler will be making it to the B main, as well as Skylar Brown. And it looks like Dustin Sizemore and Christopher Taggart. So those 4 cars right there will be making it to the B main. So congrats to all 4 of them. Again, the red flag is being waved. We may have a little bit of a warm up here in just a second. We will let you know. If not, we will be going to the B main. So regardless of what happens, we will be right back with either a little bit of a warm up for these guys just to come out here and get used to the track again, for those that have been sitting here idle for a while, or the B main. Regardless which one it is, we will be right back.
Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is dirt racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system, developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks. Legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
Alright folks, we are under intermission, as you can see on the overlays there. So we do want to remind everyone again, let's have a few minutes of intermission. They're just getting out there to get a little more seat time in these cars. So if you need to get a drink or something to snack on, now is the time to do it. Coming up right after intermission will be the B main, where we will take the top 10 drivers, followed by the feature race coming up after that. So again, don't go anywhere unless it's to grab something to eat or drink during that B main to feature, because you do not want to miss it. You will have some great racing coming your way in just a few moments. But that being said, while we are here in intermission, we're going to go on board with our T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera and let you see what it's like to drive one of these cars. Alright, we are back with your B main. Drivers are getting ready to come out onto the track now. So this race will get underway here in just a few moments. Again, this is everybody that finished second and third in the heat races, and then the top four from that C main will make up your B main here tonight. So it will be guaranteed to be a great race here. Again, the top 10 will be making it to the feature race here in just about 20 or so minutes once this race gets done and they get those lineups set. So, and again, great race coming up, and we're going to step away and get a drink real fast, and we will be right back as soon as they start rolling out onto the track for the B main. Alright, B main drivers rolling out onto the track. This is going to be a big field here, folks. But again, your feature race coming after this will be even bigger, as it will have the top 20 fastest drivers in the race. You might say here on iRacing, this is a huge league, folks. A lot of great drivers in here. So you could possibly say this is the best of the best in here. If you are out there on chat tonight watching this and you think you can hang with these guys, give them a shout out. Go to their website, AmericanDirtSeries.com. Check it out. Sign up if you think you can hang with them and come out and race. They are, again, some of the fastest drivers here on iRacing. As you can see, there's a lot of teams in here as well. The 91, the 03, the 91, and the 9, all teammates in the B main, so you do expect to see them up here in the feature race later on tonight. Again, we're taking the top 10 drivers to that feature race just in a little bit, about probably 20 or so minutes. They are running 20 laps here in the B main, so we will knock this out very quickly. Looks like your pole sitter is going to be 56 of Brett Wheeler. So we'll look to see if he can hold that lead or if somebody else will take it from him here. Again, 20 laps in the B main. There is a huge field here tonight. So somebody will be going to the trophy or the feature race over that, and somebody will be going home. Again, top 10 drivers. We have 14 here, so 4 of these drivers will be going home early here tonight. Alright, green flag is in the air. B main is underway. 56 of Brett Wheeler is out front right now, but he's got the 114. Was all over his back bumper. Now the 114, just like that. Troy Tabata is your new race leader and took it with ease from Brett Wheeler. Brett Wheeler back to second place, and we'll see as they are 3 and 4 wide back there from third place. Who is going to come out on top here tonight? Anybody's game. We'll have to wait and see. Britton Roxbury is in third place right now, and he is on the hunt for second place. And the person standing in his way is Brett Wheeler, and he's going to get by Brett Wheeler with ease too. Up on the high side, it will be Britton Roxbury at the line, so Britton Roxbury will officially take second place. But now he's got the 89 behind him as well. That is Adam Davis. And Adam Davis is going to try to get by Brett Wheeler on the inside. Can he do it? And not sure. He's not going to make it stick there through that slick stuff. Just is not going to work for him. So he is going to have to try one more time. Right behind him is the 03. That is Chris Rainwater. Oh, went to the wrong one. There we go. Chris Rainwater in the division right behind him, about 5th position. He is trying right now. Adam Davis not going that slick stuff anymore. He's going to stick it to the high side and see if he can get by. But that is teammates there. The 03 and I believe the 91 it is right back there as well. We'll take a look here The 9 car is way back there right now. If we can get a look on him, there he is. 9 car is back in towards the last, so that is the 91 of Michael Sheridan that took over his teammate in the 03. So those guys are going to try to work together to get by. Right now, Brett Wheeler is being able to hold on to 3rd place. But right there in front of him, Britton Roxbury, and then the 114 is your leader. In the 114, Troy Tabata is your race leader, but Britton Roxbury is not going to settle for second with ease. He is going to try to get by him as quickly as he can. Again, only 20 laps here in the B main. So who is it going to be? Oh, Roxbury into the back of Troy. Just a slight tap. Doesn't do any damage to either one of those cars, but he will get by him here in turn 4. And Britton Roxbury will be your new race leader as he crosses the line. You'll make it official, folks. So we've had 3 lead changes here so far. And now we got the 114 of Troy, who has went up way high, almost got into the outside wall, and he has got a lot of company from the 56 right now. Brett Wheeler. Can Brett Wheeler pass him? I'm not sure, but he is definitely going to try as hard as he can to get by him, folks. Right now, there is a huge battle going on between the 56, the 89, and the 03. And that is Chris Rainwater in the 03, the 89, Adam Davis and Brett Wheeler in the 56. One of these cars is going to try to get to the front, but who is it going to be? Right now you have the 91 of Michael Sheridan back there as well, battling for that position. So it's a good little battle going on for about 4th position. Brett Wheeler again in the 56, trying to make a move on the 114 of Troy Tabata, but not being able to make anything stick right now. As everybody is running a little on the high side. That bottom is just not working for anybody right now. As slick as it is very well slicked off. But will it be interesting to see in that feature race if anybody tries the bottom. But right now, it is definitely all about the middle to high groove. It looks like the 114 is going to try to get by. Brett Wheeler goes through the slick stuff, and it slows him down just a little bit, and that looks like it will let the 114 by him. Again, that is Troy Tabata running the high side. Brett Wheeler, nothing down on the bottom. He is going to lose at least 1, possibly 2 positions here. Troy Tabata will have him at the line. Now the 89 of Adam Davis, also on the high side, trying to get by. Something has got to give for Brett Wheeler. He is not. Oh, Brett Wheeler slides up into the 89. Almost knocks him into the wall. So that is not going to hurt anybody as far as damage, but it did hurt Brett Wheeler's chance of a good pass. He definitely killed some time. He also killed some time on the 89. Good job for everybody behind him to check up. Brett Wheeler has got to get off that inside lane. There's nothing there as far as grip, and he is losing positions one at a time. And if he keeps losing them at this rate, he may not be in the feature race. But it looks like he's going to try now. 1 and 2, he might have something there. He is making it work. Didn't think there was any grip down there, but he did get by the 114, at least for the moment. We'll see if he can get him at the line, though. Right there, 3 and 4 just has no grip, but he does get the run off of turn 4. Rudy gets a little help from the back bumper of the 114. Now the 114 is going to fall back. Again, that is Troy Tabata, so he's going to lose 2 spots there. Now the 89 of Adam Davis is the car trying to get by him, so we'll see they're side by side there in turn 4, but it will be Brett Wheeler coming away with the position once again. That is for 2nd position, so they are battling extremely hard right now. Take a look and see where everybody else stands right there. The 03, that is a battle for about 2nd position. Britton Roxbury, though, he is again on rails right now. Once he took the lead, he has not looked back. Brett Wheeler in 2nd. Doesn't have much of a competition going on right now, as he has maintained 2nd pretty good. He did lose it for a while. Fell back as far as 3rd, almost 4th, but he has maintained to get that spot back. So good job for him to get that back. But he has Adam Davis in the 89 all over his back bumper, and Adam Davis had some connection issues there. Hopefully that does not plague him in the final race here in that feature. But Adam Davis to the high side, Brett Wheeler to the inside. Still, he is making the inside work. Nobody else has been able to make that inside lane work. Brett Wheeler going up to the high side now, though. Take a look here and see Britton Roxbury still is your race leader. Alright folks, let's take a look here. We are just following along with our race leader there. We'll take a look here again, and Adam Davis still trying to work on the high side and trying to get by Brett Wheeler. Just unable to make anything happen. He's got 0-3 of Chris Rainwater all over his back bumper right now, trying to get by again. Only 20 laps here, and we've completed a big chunk of them. No cautions here in the B main, so this could be a green to checkered race. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully no cautions do come out, but some of these drivers may be wanting one, as it looks like yellow is coming out, so that may conclude the race. Alright, Britton Roxbury pulling it off to the side. Your B main is over. Christopher Taggart was off the track, as well as Dakota DiCienzo is off the track, and Tim Osborne. So whoever is in last place will not be making it. Everybody else will be making it to the feature race. And so far it looks like Terry Landis in the 61 is the car not making it. So John Fiddler, Brett Wheeler, Skyler Brown, Britton Roxbury, Adam Davis, Christopher Rainwater, Michael Sheridan, Richard Stallings, Troy Tabata, Dakota DiCienzo, and Dustin Sizemore will be moving on to your feature race. Actually, I take it back. Terry Landis will not be making it. He was the one driver that did not make it. Everyone else will be making it. Christopher Taggart also out of the race, and Tim Osborne. So again, the only driver not making it, Terry Landis in the 61 machine. Again, that will conclude your B main. Your feature race will be coming up in just a few moments. Alright folks, while they get the lineup set for the feature race, we are going to step away for just a moment and play the national anthem. So again, we will be right back after that.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, we are back with your feature race coming up in just a few moments, but we do want to go over a few things for anybody new in chat that does not know how this works here in the American Dirt Series, whether it is the sprint cars, the late models, or the modifieds on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night. This is how feature races work. They are lined up based off of the B main right now, because those are the people that ran in the qualifying session. That is not how this race is going to start, though. They will take their 2 laps of pacing. We have 45 laps on the books. Once they take that actual green flag from iRacing, Race Control will throw the yellow one last time. You will see the bottom row go low, the top row go high, and everybody will go through the middle, get in their proper order. Once they do that, they have 5 laps to get in the proper order. We will go green flag racing via Race Control to start lap 6. Once that happens, this race will be in iRacing's hands. So that is how the feature race will work here tonight. Again, we have 45 laps. We're going to be racing 40 of those. So that again is how all this will go down, and once they get in the proper order, we will give you the official HRE Motorsports starting grid. They are taking off now, so again, everybody will get into the appropriate order once the green flag drops from iRacing. But remember, when they get that green flag, they will not go racing. They have to get in the correct order via their heat races, the trophy dash, the C main, and the B main without stopping on the track. If they stop, it will mess all of this up, and a caution will come out for real, and again, that will mess everything up here. So they are very good at what they do here, so expect some great racing, as these guys again are the 20 of the fastest drivers here on iRacing. And we also want to remind everyone out in chat tonight, if you are new here tonight, definitely, if you like the racing, give us a thumbs up on this race in general. If you like dirt track racing and iRacing and even asphalt racing, definitely subscribe. It is you fans out there and the drivers that go back and watch these races that make all of this possible, and all of our sponsors on board. Obviously, it's all of y'all that help us keep going. Obviously, this is not free. It costs to come out here and do this with the overlays and hosting races and all of that. So definitely, if you can subscribe, if you want to be a sponsor, that's great. If not, definitely hit that thumbs up, give us a like and a subscribe, and let us know you like the racing here tonight. With that being said, that is the green flag there. Yellow flag is being thrown now, so again, the yellow flag is out. We are not going racing. You see them now splitting, one side high, one side low, and you'll see the rest of the drivers going up through the field here. So this is where it gets tricky, folks. They cannot stop on the track, or it will bring out an actual caution. So looking back up front, it looks like Bentley Glazer will be your pole sitter. Outside will be Ross Phillips. So again, we'll wait till the start of lap 3, and we will go through your HRE Motorsports starting grid. Alright, looks like everybody pretty much is in order. Didn't take them long. Again, these are the 20 fastest drivers here on iRacing, and the 20 fastest out of this ADS Sprint Car Series, presented by Southern Indiana Lawn Care. Alright, looks like we are about to start lap 3 here, so we're going to pull it up. Your official HRE Motorsports starting grid is going to be row 1, Bentley Glazer and Ross Phillips. Row 2 is going to be Brandon Kaufman and Jacob Fields. Row 3, Corey Zatinsky and Paul Crumry. Row 4, Nate Davis and Joshua Gaiman. Row 5 is going to be Matthew Arrington and Derek Walker. Row 6, Britton Roxbury and Brett Wheeler. Row 7, Adam Davis and Chris Rainwater. Row 8, John Fiddler and Troy Tabata. Row 9, Skyler Brown and Michael Sheridan. And rounding out row 10 is going to be Dustin Sizemore and Richard Stallings. Again, that was your official HRE Motorsports starting grid. These guys are on lap 4. Again, we will take the green flag to start lap 6 of 45. Again, we're actually be racing 40 laps here. Expect to see some great racing, and we will cover the action from start to finish here in the feature race. But as soon as this race is over, folks, again, if you're new here to MaxSpeedTV, don't go anywhere, because we will have your post-race show with your top 3 drivers in here for interviews. We will get them in the booth and get those interviews done. I have a little chat with them to see what they thought about the race here tonight. So again, don't go anywhere after the race is over, because that will be coming up right after. Alright, green flag will come out this next time by. Green flag is in the air. Feature race is underway here, folks. Lap 6 is underway here. Green flag racing is underway. Corey Zatinsky back to 5th place. That is a 3-way battle for 5th. Wow, Corey Zatinsky shot out of a cannon, already up to 4th place. What a run for him. Caution flag is out already, though, folks. Take a look. I don't see anybody off pace. Not sure who brought it out. We'll take a little bit further look through the field here. Brett Wheeler back to 20th now, so let's take a look and see what happened. Oh, Brett Wheeler upside down. Let's go back to live here. Not sure what happened. We couldn't see him fast enough to actually find out what happened, but he ended up on his side after that. Unfortunate incident for him, but that will put him back in 20th. We'll go back up. We had several cars involved in that, and going in for pit stops. The 115, the 17, as well as the 10. Nope, 10's not. He was already there. Dustin Sizemore coming in for a pit stop as well. So Richard Stallings, 4 cars coming into pit road. Again, a bit of an early caution there. Not normal to have that early of a caution here, but it has happened before and it will happen again, I'm sure. But that being said, take a look here. Even if lap 8 fixing to be lap 9, 11 laps completed, about to be 8 laps completed. Your top 5 are Bentley Glazer, Ross Phillips, Jacob Fields, Corey Zatinsky, and Brandon Kaufman. Again, that is your top 5 after 8 laps completed, and we will go green flag racing again next time by. Alright, go up to our leader, Bentley Glazers. He's getting ready for the restart here. I believe the lights are off on that pace truck, so it looks like we're doing single file restarts. So we'll check again as we can here. Yep, lights are off on the pace truck. So just like that. Green flag back in the air. We are racing again here at USA Speedway in the American Sprint Car Series here, the American Dirt Series, Sprint Car Series, we might say. And we'll put up our top three so you can see exactly who we're watching. Looks like Ross Phillips is going to get by Bentley Glazer, but not for long. Take a look here. There's a lot of beating and banging going on. That is for second position. They are almost through right. Going out of turn 4. Good battle going on for the lead right now between Jacob Fields and Bentley Glazer. Who is it going to be at the line? Not sure, but right now they were side by side in the backstretch. It looks like Jacob Fields is possibly going to get it here. He looks like he has the run. We'll see at the line, and it's going to be, I believe, yes, Fields did get the lead. He did lead the lap, but he's not going to be able to hang on to it very long as Bentley Glazer back ahead of him. Caution is out again. Let's take a look here. It looks like the 77 may be involved. No, the 17 involved of Richard Stalling. So let's take a look and see what happened. I'm not sure. Again, we got there a little late, but who is that? The 114, Troy Tabata involved as well. Those two must have got together to cause that caution. Everybody able to avoid them after the fact, though. Back up to our race leader here. Again, lights are on the pace truck. Lap 13 of 45 underway here. About to be lap 14. So let's take a look at our caution counter here. That is our second caution. Fixing to be 5 laps under caution there. 32 laps to go. We've had 4 lead changes here tonight in this race. So not a whole lot of cautions so far. We still have, again, a big chunk, 32 laps to go. So I do foresee us getting some green flag racing going. Again, unusual to see this many cautions, or only 2, so it's not a whole lot, but a few cautions this early in the race. But these guys will settle out, and we will have some green flag racing coming on here in the next few laps or so. It will get itself strung out, and we will have some good battles, but green flag racing. Lights are still on the pace truck, so we're going to take one more lap around here. So again, we will go green flag racing again here to start lap 16. Alright, lights are off on the pace truck. That means we are about to go green flag racing one more time. Double foul is in place. Pace truck is diving off. Green flag back in the air, and we are back to racing here. Jacob Fields was able to get by the 22 this time. Very easy. And that will put him in the lead. He's going to slide up, but can he make it stick? He is ahead of him, but I don't know. Bentley Glazer is a very fierce competitor here, so he is not going to give that lead up very easy, as it doesn't look like it's going to matter. And Jacob Fields will be your new leaders again. The 007 Jacob Fields is your leader. But look at Brandon Kaufman out on the outside, trying to make something happen. Almost got the lead, couldn't make it quite stick, but he is going to keep trying on the outside there in that 98 machine. He may push Bentley Glazer back to the lead as well. Right there behind him, Corey Zatinsky in that 12 car. He's putting on a heck of a run as well. Had a good battle going on for the lead, and they all kind of touched there, but nobody gets any damage from it. They all recover. We'll see who's going to come out best out of that situation. It looks like Jacob Fields trying to run the inside lane, see if he can make anything happen of it. Derek Walker, we saw him getting the incident with Nate Davis. They're side by side again. That is teammates, so you know nothing was intentional there. Kaufman going around, and he is almost upside down. Oh, gets hit again by another car. Caution will come out. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened there. All was going good for Kaufman. 4 wide for 3rd place at one point. We'll see what happened along the backstretch. Gets up 3 wide, gets a little tap from Britton Roxbury. Then Ross Phillip gets into him. And who was this? Somebody hit him. I'm not sure who that was. I think it was Brett Wheeler. Yes, he's missing a wing. Brett Wheeler just clobbering the back of his car, ripping off his wing. So Brett Wheeler going to stay out. Looks like not going in to get that wing fixed. That is definitely going to hurt his chances of coming away with a win here tonight. And back up front, Jacobs Fields is your race leader. Take a look here at our top 5 after 20 laps completed. They are Jacob Fields out front, followed by Bentley Glazer, Nate Davis, Corey Zatinsky, and now Derek Walker in 5th place. Well, these guys putting on a good run to get to the front. We'll see who can come away with the win here tonight. Right now, Bentley Glazer has led 13 laps. Jacob Fields has led 6. And Ross Phillips led 1 lap. And he is currently back in 8th place now, sitting right back there. So he's still got a chance. He is not out of this race. But right now, this race belongs to Jacob Fields, as we're going to get double file here and give it another shot to start lap 23 of 45. Alright, we do want to remind you while we have a quick minute here, if you are new, please subscribe if you like the racing, and definitely give us a thumbs up. To all the new people out there, you fans and drivers, keep us going. As just like that, pace truck's about to come off. Green flag is back in the air once again. Lap 23 of 45 is underway. Right now again, and Jacob Fields out front, but Nate Davis putting on a run between him and Bentley Glazer. Those are 2 fierce competitors that race each other a lot. They are very familiar with them, as well as the 20 of Derek Walker getting his nose in there. Nate Davis to the inside. They're touching, coming across the line. Nate Davis will be your new leader. He leads the lap as they were literally wheel to wheel coming across the line. Again, Davis will lead his first lap. Nate Davis is your new leader, but how long can he hold it? He has officially led a lap, but I don't know if he can hold it. It looks like he will, as he's going to come out of turn 4. Still your leader, and that is all that matters right there, is turn 4. But Jacob Fields to the inside. He's going to try to get back by him to lead lap 26. Can't do it. Gets a little out of shape. Nate Davis still is your leader here tonight. We'll look a little further back. Bentley Glazer is in 3rd. Look at 4th place. We got a battle. Matthew Arrington, Skylar Brown, caution comes out, and who is it going to be for? Taking a look here, again, don't see anybody too out of shape. We're going to take a look here. Might have been Brandon Kaufman, so we're going to take a look and see if it was. He was already on pit road at that point, so Brandon Kaufman, no, he was on the pit road then. Again, not sure who actually brought out that caution, as he was on pit road, unless coming onto pit road brought out the caution. But regardless, we will go back to live here. Nate Davis is your leader, so great job for him getting that lead. He has now led 4 laps. We'll see how many more he can lead. We'll take a look at our cautions here. We've had 4 cautions for 11 laps. 19 laps to go. We've had 6 lead changes. So what a race this has been, folks. 6 lead changes. How many more will we have? Who will come away with the win? That will all be determined in 19 laps. So who are your predictions in chat tonight? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you want to win? And are they the same person? So again, who do you think is going to win? And who do you want to win? And is it the same person? Who are you rooting for? Do we have any hashtag nations out there? I know we had some Gidden fans out there earlier. He said he was off to bed, so thanks for tuning in while he was here. But who else? How many other fans we got out there in chat? We got a lot of people in chat tonight. I believe at last count 53, 51. So who are you rooting for here tonight? Who do you think is the best driver out there? Let us know by putting it in chat. Alright, we are double file. That means we will go green flag racing next time by. Green flag is back in the air here at the feature race. Lap 29 up 45 underway. What a race this has been so far, folks. Nate Davis out front. Now we got a good battle for second place. Jacob Fields almost getting into the outside wall. He does save it, though. Keeps it off of that wall. But he has got his hands full right now between Matthew Arrington in the 76. Who's it going to be at the line for second? It's going to be Arrington at the line. Fields trying to get back to the lead. He's been up there for 8 laps. Unable to get there now, though, when he needs it most. He's got his now hands full. Skyler Brown, brand new driver to the league, along with Matthew Arrington, both of those drivers out front. And look at Matthew Arrington go. He is taking to the high side. He may get Nate Davis a run for his money here in the next few laps or so. Nate Davis is putting on a heck of a show, but right there, battle for the lead. Caution is out, so that is the saving grace for Nate Davis, and it's going to involve Dustin Sizemore. So let's take a look and see what happened. Again, let's take here, see what happened. Dustin Sizemore involved in this. We'll see who actually brought it out. Not sure who started it, but it did involve him, unfortunately. Oh, Paul Crumrye getting into the 11, flipping him over as he hooked onto his car. Dustin Sizemore, not sure if he did get it back over. He's going to try to flip that car back over, though. But it looks like no such luck. He will have to go to pit road. He might have flipped it over there at the last minute. But it looks like he is not going to go to pit road either. So he will stay out. Nate Davis barely being your leader, as that was very close. Matthew Arrington, what a run for him. He had him on the high side, probably less than half a wheel away from taking the lead, and the caution came out, so we will watch them two here in the next couple of laps. But again, take a look at our top 5. It is now Nate Davis out front still, followed by Matthew Arrington, Skyler Brown, Jacob Fields, Bentley Glazer, and just outside Derek Walker in 6th place. Take a look here at our cautions. That is our 5th caution for 14 laps. It looks like we're about ready to go green. We still have 13 laps to go. We've only had 6 lead changes. I expect more than that coming, as the lights are still on the pace truck. So we'll go green flag racing to start lap 36. So we should have 10 to go when we take the green. Alright, looks like we got a Arrington fan in here. Matt Arrington, he is definitely going to give Nate Davis a run for his money. We got a rookie versus a veteran up front. So this is going to be a very good battle. Again, rookie in the league versus a veteran of the league. So again, a very, very good battle brewing between them two. And it just so happens it's for first place. Alright, getting those engines revved up. We are ready to go. Green flag back in the air once again to start lap 35 of 45. Again, once they cross the line again, we will have 10 laps to go. And Take a look back here. Oh, big pile up, folks. That is a nasty wreck. Caution will come out. That involved Jacob Fields, who had a great run going. Let's take a look and see what happened. That was very close to the restart there. Coming out 10 laps to go, so this is going to be close to a shootout here. A lot of beating and banging. The 10 car out of shape. Gets the 12, gets into the 007. The 10 car getting involved. So a lot of beating and banging going on up there. As a lot of cars getting a lot of damage and going airborne. As we go back to live. Nate Davis is still your leader. Going to be 9 to go when they cross the line. So again, we'll take a look at our top 5. Just like that, some things do change up though. Nate Davis still out front. Matthew Arrington in second. Bentley Glazer in third. Ross Phillips now in fourth. And Derek Walker in fifth. John Fiedler in sixth. Just outside the top 5 looking in. And that is our 6th caution here. 17 laps under caution. 9 laps to go. Still 6 lead changes here in the race. Alright, so should go green flag racing with about 7 laps to go if our calculations are right, depending on when the pace truck does lights go out. If the lights go out this time, we'll go green flag racing again with 7 laps to go. Alright, should go double file this time, and we will go green flag racing. Looks like we're not going to go double file, so we're going to take at least another lap around this track, so that means we're going to have a 6-lap shootout once we take the green flag again. Unless they're going single file. Race Control may have told them to go single file, but we will keep a heads up for that. Can't see the pace truck, so we don't know if the lights are out or not. Oh, they are. Pace truck is off. Green flag back in the air. 7 laps to go. Race Control told them single file. That definitely helps Nate Davis. We're going to take a look back here. Bentley Glazer and Ross Phillips. That is a battle for 3rd place right now. As Ross Phillips looks like he's going to take it from Bentley Glazer, who had a great run all night here. Did lead 13 laps, but Glazer now coming back on the outside. Who's going to get in line for 3rd place? It is going to be a dead even tie at the line. 6 laps to go. Nate Davis still out front, but anything is possible here. As we got, oh, who is that? We got a couple of cars flipping. Caution is out. That is going to be a nasty wreck. Let's take a look and see what happened there. And involved the 1 to 15 and the 12 somehow involved that, I believe it was. That was just a little bumping and banging. That is not what brought the caution. Oh, the 115 gets into the 12, collects the 77, the 89, the 91. It looks like the 77 will get the worst end of that deal as he is upside down. Oh, back up to the front here. Back to live. Nate Davis still is your leader. He has led 18 laps, followed by Glazer, who's led 13, currently in 3rd place. So no change to the top 5. It still is Nate Davis, Matthew Arrington, Bentley Glazer, Ross Phillips, and Derek Walker. Chris Rainwater currently in 6th, just looking outside the top 5, looking in. But that is our 7th caution of the night. 20 laps under caution here. We've had 6 lead changes, 4 laps ago, so this is going to go back green, and it is going to be a shootout, folks. If we have a caution from this point on, it will end the race, but I do not see us having one. Hopefully we will run this out green. Alright, we'll take a look here. Lights are still on the pace truck, so we're going to take one more lap. So looks like we will have a 2-lap shootout, folks. This could get dicey. I don't know who's going to win this. Nate Davis or is it going to be Matthew Arrington? Bentley Glazer has led 2. Will he get back up to the front? Phillips has also led. Those are your only 4 lap leaders here, right there in the top 4. Nate Davis, Matthew Arrington, Bentley Glazer, and Ross Phillips. So is one of them going to take down Nate Davis, 76, 22, or the 30? Or is Nate Davis going to walk away with the win here and the points lead? For this is the first race of this series, of a 12-race series. So is Nate Davis going to get it? Or is somebody else going to take him over with 2 laps to go here when we take the green? Pace trucks diving in. Green flag back in the air once again. 2 laps to go. Can Nate Davis hold off this very fast charging field? We're going to take a look back at second place. Right there, Matthew Arrington. He's going to have to dig hard if he wants to get to the lead, folks. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he's right there, folks. Can he do it? He's on the outside. No such luck that time. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Nate Davis is outside, but he's got a lot of company coming from the 76. The 76 is going to have to go to the inside or go to the outside and try to make a stick. He is on the outside. Can he do it? He is side by side with coming out of turn 4. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Nate Davis is your official winner here tonight. Congrats to Nate Davis, your first winner of the series. And this was the ADS Sprint Car Series presented by Southern Indiana Lawn Care right there on his car. So great job to him. Again, don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back with your top 3 interviews in the post-race show. Alright, we are back with your post-race show, starting in 3rd place, the number 22, Bentley Glazer. So, first off, Bentley, just with the straight field here tonight, we had, I believe, 30 cars in here. How was it to come in for the first race of the season and come away with a 3rd place finish?
It feels pretty good. These guys they're really fast, and I appreciate them letting me race with them. Track was pretty cool. Like, I fell back a little bit. Just, I couldn't find the line right away. Still kind of learning on these real worn out tracks. Not a lot of leagues or tracks do this, so it's cool. But I wish we got more green flag laps, because that high line was really fun. At the end, we were wide open on it pretty much.
Yeah, definitely. We had about 7 cautions, I believe. I think it was about 20 or 21 laps. You did lead 13 tonight. If we'd have had a few more green, do you think you had anything for Matthew or Nate tonight, or were they just that fast that they probably would have kept you out there, kept you in 3rd all night?
I feel there at the end. I feel like I could have caught him for sure. And then if they started racing, maybe. But I don't know. It was super fun race for sure. And like, these guys added me just like 5 minutes before the race in the league, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. We saw you popping here at the last minute. But you did finish third, so any sponsors or anyone you just want to give a shout out to for that third place finish here tonight?
I'd like to thank Team APC and Jake Champion for painting my car. That's about it.
All right. Well, again, congrats on third place. Moving to second place, Matthew Arrington. New to the league. I mean, technically everybody's new, but definitely new. Haven't seen you here before. So how does it feel to come in as your first time ever racing with these guys and get a second place finish?
Well, I'll tell you, it kind of stings a little bit because I wanted the win, to be honest. We were rolling pretty good there at the end on the top, and I feel like if we would have had more green flag laps, we could have really gone up there and gave Nathan a run for it. He did a great job, though. So it was good racing, good fun.
Yeah, you definitely had a great run. You put on a heck of a show for being the first time here. So we definitely glad to have you here in the series. That should put you second in points. Obviously, it is the second race. We're not 100% sure on how any bonus points or anything like that work. But general second place as a finish. So, being that you are in second place, you're going into the second race next week. Does it give you a little bit of a momentum boost for next week going into it?
Well, I'll tell you, it's unfortunate. I really enjoy racing here, but I'm normally racing RC cars at Fast 5 RC Raceway, racing my Custom Works chassis on Saturdays, so I don't know how many I'm going to be able to make. I'm definitely going to try to get back and race with you guys, though. You guys put on a heck of a show, and I really enjoyed being here.
Well, definitely. I'm sure the drivers enjoyed you having you here. We definitely enjoyed having you on the track for the broadcast. You put up a heck of a race here. Any sponsors or anyone you want to give a shout out to for that second place finish?
Oh yeah, just Fast 5 RC Raceway and Custom Works RC cars. That's pretty much it. They've sponsored my RC car stuff, so I put them on the virtual car there.
All right, well there you go again. Congrats on second place. But moving to the man of the hour, your race winner tonight, Nate Davis. Just first off, we always know you're fast, but to be the first race of the season, to come away with the win, how does it feel?
Man, it's awesome actually. First race of the season. USA is usually not even one of my stronger tracks, and I haven't had a win in probably 10 weeks. So I mean, it feels really good to be up here.
Yeah, definitely. You led 23 laps once you got the lead. You didn't look back. So as far as getting the lead, how was the track out there? Was it slick? It looked like from at least from our point, going through the C and the B main, and even in the trophy dash, the bottom side didn't seem to be too good of a place to be. It seemed like the middle and top was where everybody was running. Did you try the bottom at all, or was it pretty much the top side for you tonight?
Yeah, at the beginning of the race, I think I started 8th, I think. And then at the beginning, before the cautions and between cautions, I just throw it on the bottom and, throttle control around through there and hope it stuck and picked them off one by one. But, I mean, the bottom was hit and miss. It seemed like the middle would be faster some laps, and then the high side was even faster some laps too. So it was just hit and miss on how much dust was falling on it at the time.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at it here, it is definitely a worn out track. But that is what makes this particular series and league unique, is they do run on a lot more worn out tracks than most people. It's not sticky and tacky for everybody to be able to get a good grip on. It's really a driver's track, so it does definitely bring out the best of the best. So with that being said, we know you have some sponsors and shout outs, so who would those be for your win here tonight?
Yeah, first off, I want to just thank my wife for letting me race. She's been sick today, and she asked me if I was going to go out and get the W tonight, and I told her I'd try, so I'm glad I got that for her and myself. Southern Indiana Lawn Care for coming on board, sponsoring the car. They built a good car tonight. American Dirt Series, all the admins up there, put a lot of hard work into this series. Hopefully, you know, it picks up even more. Had a strong field tonight, 30 or 32 cars. The broadcast booth up there, Charles, you did a hell of a job tonight, man. Can't wait to go back and watch it. You always put on a good show, and that's about it, man.
All right, well, good.
My teammates.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget those.
Derek, I don't know where he finished, and I know he had some tough luck.
5th place. He got a top 5 out of the night, actually.
Yeah, I was talking to him during the race, and he was worried about the incident count because he got caught in a couple people's stuff. So I put him up high on the incident count because we only run 12 here, and I think he had 10. And my other teammates that weren't here tonight, they're always supporting me as well. Corey Henry and Greg Hooks and John Batista. And that's it, man.
All right. Well, again, congrats on your win here tonight. Don't go away, folks. We still have a few more pieces of business to take care of. One of those being your unofficial race results. Again, barring any race control issues that have to be taken care of. Again, coming away with the win, Nate Davis. 2nd place, Matthew Arrington. 3rd place, Bentley Glazer. 4th place, Ross Phillips. And rounding out the top 5, Derek Walker. 6th place, Jacob Fields. 7th place, Chris Rainwater. 8th place, Paul Crumry. 9th place, Michael Sheridan. And 10th place, Adam Davis. 11th place, Brett Wheeler. 12th place, Richard Stallings. 13th, Brandon Kaufman. 14th, Dustin Sizemore. 15th, Corey Zatensky. Excuse me about that. 16th place, John Fiddler. 17th, Joshua Gaiman. 18th, Skylar Brown. 19th, Britton Roxbury. And rounding out the top 20 is Troy Tabata. So, unfortunate for some of these guys. Had good runs earlier, just unable to capitalize on them here in the feature race. But as always, this broadcast is brought to you by HRE Motorsports. They are the official team of MaxSpeedTV. So check them out at HREMotorsports.com if you want to follow a great racing team. Colby's Eye Paint, they are the official paint booth of MaxSpeedTV. So if you're looking for a great paint job, check them out at Facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And of course, Performance PCs, they have been on board with us for a long time now. A lot of the times, if it wasn't for them, we would not be here broadcasting. They do hook us up with whatever we need, water cooling wise, keep us going. So check out their website at performance-pcs.com to buy anything you need water cooling or just want to modify your computer for eye candy or performance. They can get you hooked up. We can definitely get you in their Discord if you message their Facebook page, so you can actually talk to some of their representatives live in there and a lot of other helpful people. So definitely check that out. On behalf of the American Dirt Series and MaxSpeedTV, we will see you next Saturday night.